remember most about my father is that he was always passionate about what he was doing. He used to always tell me, if you have a goal out there, and if you're willing to work for it, one day it'll happen. It was his curiosity to try to understand how nature worked, how science worked. And he always included me in all these adventures, trying to, get me to say the most important thing that you can do as you grow is to have an interest in this knowledge. He loved to talk about his experiences in China, where one of his earliest observations were that the people who lived in the agricultural areas had embraced different types of eating habits. He said he woke up one morning with an idea. He realized intuitively the power of the plant-based diet when he saw that the people who existed on a diet that was primarily fruit and vegetables were healthier than the people who lived in the big cities. Theorized there must be hundreds, maybe thousands of important factors in a plant-based diet that were important in human nutrition. And he began to conceive of a supplement that you could make from plants that you could add back to the human diet. And then he came back to the United States in 1927, and 7 years later introduced Nutrilite into the marketplace. My father pioneered in the area of phytonutrient development from the very beginning. He was always working on experiments, trying to figure out ways to share it with other people. I think it was born out of his desire to help people. He did these simple little experiments with plant materials, and he saw these colors showing up in a chromatographic column. He used to tell me, one day the analytical methodology will enable us to determine what these colors that I see are and how they function. And once we know that, we'll be able to isolate them, be able to identify them, and we'll be able to more particularly determine what they're doing in human nutrition and human health. I think we've come a long way in discovering what nature holds, but we have a long way to go. I think we haven't scratched the surface. My dad would say we haven't even scratched the scratch. His thoughts way back then were very far-sighted, and now we're beginning to realize he was spot on. We've got to take responsibility for ourselves, our own health, the health of the environment, if we're going to protect and strengthen our society for the future. Nutrilite is more than just a product. It's a concept of people taking charge of their lives from an optimal health standpoint. It started as a little farm in the Southern California area and now has expanded to farms and manufacturing sites around the world because many of the ingredients come from different parts of the world. One of our mottos is quality from seed to supplement. And what that means is we're monitoring every single step from the seeds we put into the ground to the soil that it goes into to the way we harvest and treat the land. We feel it's imperative that we control the process from beginning to end. We were the first company in the world to develop a nutritional supplement based on plants and vitamins and minerals to bring balance into the diet. We try to go after the best natural ingredients, and the only way we can do that is to understand the science behind that nature, to make sure Nutrilite is a leader in this area and will continue to be so. We pioneered in the area of phytonutrient development from the very beginning, because we want to make sure people have the best nutritional package that we can offer. The values of the Nutrilite brand are efficacy, safety, purity, and the assurance that we can give to customers that they're produced the same way each and every time. And the goal in all of this is to enable people to live long, active lives and to achieve their human potential to the best of their ability.
I always wanted to explore what are the good things nature has to offer. Nutrilite is all about botanicals. So it's a very good marriage between me and Nutrilite. My name is Amit Chandra. I'm a phytochemist at Nutrilite. In Nutrilite, we are very particular about consistency in growing, analyzing, and delivering the raw materials in our products. We control the quality for Nutrilite botanicals, right from seed to the supplement stage. If we don't have the right seed, we don't have the right plant coming up, we may not have the right amount of phytonutrients. Each botanical has its own phytochemical fingerprint. If we do not pay attention to the fingerprint, it may not be that botanical that we want. Once they reach the peak of those phytonutrients, we have to harvest them. And then we process them to make the extracts and the raw materials which go into our products. The process that Nutrilite applies needs collaboration. A lot of people work together to ensure we maintain the quality to the supplement stage. We have a lot of scientists who understand those phytochemicals and manage the quality of the phytonutrients. We control the whole process starting from seed to supplement. It's a very good combination of nature and science coming together. That's why we call it best of nature, best of science.
Organization says process maintains peak concentrations of phytonutrients, resulting in safe, high-quality, trusted products. Helping bridge the nutritional gap. To help people live healthier lives. Nutrilite is the world's #1 selling vitamins and dietary supplements brand.
Proteins are like our body's building blocks. They're required for the structure and for the function and for the maintenance of our bodies. The World Health Organization recommends almost 1 gram of protein per kilogram of body weight for the average person. So if you weighed 60 kilograms, that means you would need about 50 grams of protein per day, which would be about the same as eating 8 eggs. A lot of people look to animal products for protein in their diets, and while those are good for you in small quantities, they contain some unhealthy fats as well. So it's important to make sure that you're also getting lean sources of protein. Nutrilite all-plant protein combines the highest quality plant sources from soy, wheat, and pea to provide the complete amino acid profile you need to get from your food without all of the fat and cholesterol. All-plant protein provides about 8 to 10 grams of protein per serving, which would be the same as eating about 1.5 eggs. This low-fat, cholesterol-free, and lactose-free powder can be added to any meal. So if you're not getting enough protein, an easy way to help fill in that gap would be to use Nutrilite all-plant protein powder.